For him not responding, that's another 10 points.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long.
They're going to look to throw.
Looking there for points, but intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Here's Nick Chubb, former prep and collegiate star here in this state at Georgia. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
All right, what's up?
And Williams going to sit on this one.
You going to watch the game? Oh, I thought you were going out somewhere. Oh, for real? I was in Denver. I just got back in this morning.
The Atlanta offense
you watched the Cowboy game?
Their next drive. And they'll be looking to make amends for that first drive, which came to a rather abrupt ending.
That's why I hit you on Instagram.
Certainly did, and I remember going back to my notes before this game, and a lot of times...
I hate something like you want to watch the game with you. That's why when I tell you about memory
in
touch
this case, a big check mark. He may have thrown the first interception, but I don't think he's going to throw very many more. That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roll.
Yeah,
he picked up big yardage.
He picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The Falcons had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you're spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
A second down pass play there,
I
but
did.
it's incomplete.
I need to sit there. That's why you ain't been getting it.
A glorified wide receiver. We're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block his
So what you want to pick up tomorrow and go watch it? You got any football?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away, and that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Hey, well, sure, put some in for them all. All right.
Down.
All right, bro. All right. All right. Bye.
He'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Now it's Watson. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt.
Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Here comes Grant on the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Now, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Let's go, guys. This man offense is pure dookie. The man offense is pure dookie.
A positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going
This
to do.
offense is pure D dookie.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Watson.
No, sir. Stop playing with me, dog. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You better stop playing with me.
Sometimes
You better stop playing with me.
the type of zone that he sees, because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In
By the
this
way,
case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Better go tackle him, too.
By Grant Delpit.
Better go tackle him,
Tough
too.
adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Gotta give him 3, dog. Come on, guys.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Come on, guys.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 3-0 after 1.
Okay, we know he ain't throwing nothing. He gonna try to hit me with a screen or that little bubble screen. I'm playing that, guys. Screen or bubble screen. Screen or bubble screen. Screen. He ain't throwing nothing. He ain't finna throw nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, run.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Falcons, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Dudes, I ain't played in a couple of days. Dudes, I ain't played in I don't know how long. I've been having computer games, and I ain't played in I don't know how long, dudes. I gotta get back right, dudes. I gotta get back right, buddy.
Falcons out there for their next drive.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna get right.
Last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game. So trying to avoid.
I'm gonna get back right, Goose. I'm gonna get back in the groove. I ain't been on the game all weekend. Everybody quitting and ducking and dodging and hooting and hollering and sniping and farting. We're gonna be all right, dude.
Wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles.
We're gonna be all right, Goose.
Try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception. We're still in the first half. I'm about to do the same thing.
I think you want to avoid playing
I'm gonna
scared,
go down
and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
One of the most hyped, talked about prospects to enter the league at tight end. Kyle Pitts certainly delivered and probably exceeded expectations as a rookie. Hit 1,000 yards and ranked 3rd among tight ends and 2nd among all rookies in receiving. Sky, absolutely the limit for this young man. A nice pickup there for a first down.
Oh, he must be beating Keechi. He can tell. He's texting, guys. He must be beating Keechi. He must be beating Keechi. He texting.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
Hey, man, because truth offense, my offense is based on timing, Ken. It ain't based on crossing routes. My offense is based on precise timing. And if, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't all up and ready, sometimes it take me a little while. But we cool, though. We good.
1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's going to be...
He ain't ready yet, but when he get ready, ooh, it's gonna be ugly. Let's go, Pitts. Let's go, Pitts. Let's go, Pitts. Let's go.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown.
Yeah, man, we just had to, my bad, man. We just had to crank it up, man. We ain't been on it in 5 days. We ain't been on it in 5 days. I either got a computer game or the man quit the game or man can't play to tomorrow. You know.
He'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
We ready now, though. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready. We warming up, guys. We warming. He's heating up, guys. He's heating up, guys.
Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably.
Oh, we know he ain't finna throw nothing. Come here. You better not throw that bullshit. Come here.
Repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
I'm still in the morning.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go with Chubb on 2nd.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. It look good, but it ain't good. It look good, but it ain't good, guys. It look good, but it ain't good, guys. Let's go.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a quarterback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
Watson on 3rd down.
Let's go. Punt that. Defense over here. Punt that. Let's go, boy. Good hit, boy. Good hit. Let's go.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
But we know the guys
He ain't throwing nothing. We know he ain't throwing nothing across the middle. Everything gonna be to that. He play like Ken. He throw like Ken. Outside the numbers. Nothing in them numbers.
And they really weren't up to the task there, were they?
Let's go.
Do you like that call on your own side of the field?
Let's go, guys.
Find that call at all, just about anywhere. But the key is
Patterson. 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 Patterson.
Otherwise, you get the end result we just saw there.
And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Don't let this man, come on, dog. Stop, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Empty set there. No backs in the backfield.
We got to hold this man to a field goal again. Come on,
and in this situation, you know what
really?
the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's going to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second in a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense...
Touchdown! Amari Cooper, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hey, fuck me, dude. Man came in there untouched.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Last time out, they had a fumble that led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit.
From my offensive line. Trash! Come on, line. God damn.
Forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the third time.
John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Say, man, them niggas my offensive line playing like pure D shit, ain't it?
First half throwing the football, Charles. Now
It ain't nothing he doing, dog. Come on, dog.
They're just great plays by the
I see goddamn me, Miles Garrett and old boy getting on my nigga left and right, dog. Stop it.
In the past, you know they've always said,
Stop it, fool. Ain't nothing this nigga doing, dog. Miles Garrett and them shooting in there, so I'm looking at him, bro. Get out
He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the...
Yeah, but if I double team one, the other one come free. They're going to have to slide over.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw is Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Grant. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down.
Everything outside the line.
They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
York able to send this one through,
and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. King going to look to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Watson to Njoku there for the Cleveland first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Drop behind the line on a nice play by Deion Jones.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now on 2nd and 13. Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 38-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Like, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw, Watson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 17, Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Chubb will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Chubb again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to be 3rd down. This is
can't get no pass off, man. They
plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have.
And this time,
look at that. Look how my man got slapped.
Nick
Chubb. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, 1st down Falcons.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying again another day.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons 33.
Pitt's not ready yet, guys. Pitt's not ready yet. Pitts is not ready yet, guys. Come on, man. Like shit like that, I can only send him on the streaking out. Come on, man. I want to send him on post, trail route, drag route, post route, corner route, crossing route. Can't do it. Four route. This man an X factor. Boy, it's bullshit.
They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. P.J. Hall had the path to the QB there. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
On 4th down, Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
I'm throwing picks, dudes. He could have kicked the field goal there. I'm through about 6 picks. Now see Pitts on the outside. Now I want to run a crossing route. I can't do it.
A lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
I gotta get it right, man. I gotta get you right, Pitts.
After a pickup of 9.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way.
Gotta get you right, Pitts.
That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it. I think
Pitts not ready yet, man. I gotta have, man. Pitts, man, come on. Once he get right, he's gonna be straight. You gotta get right. I think we need 2 more notches with it. 2 more notches with it.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the tackle going to be made.
2 more notches with it. He got to be 90 overall. We got him at 88.
Situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. He set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That play doomed from the start thanks to the defensive effort of Grady Jarrett.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Off of play action, it's Watson. He finds his man, complete. That's Grant. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Dagreatguru who picks it, and the Falcons will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Offense for them has been in a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd.
Gotta get you ready, Pitts. I gotta get you ready, Pitts. You're gonna be ready in a minute.
He'll drop to throw. And then he
drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw again. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw here.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker.
Pitts ain't ready yet. He ain't ready yet.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
Yeah, I threw 7 picks.
About getting rid of the ball quickly because he read
Turn the ball over my side of the field.
Those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either.
Broncos team says otherwise. Both Broncos.
In the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college,
both Broncos teams. They 8-1.
Greedy, try to get that extra running play in.
10-3. They say it's otherwise. Chiefs undefeated.
Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
And now Watson.
They say it's otherwise.
Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So Cleveland able